When drinking protein, you absorb 8 to 10 grams of whey per hour. You have an absorption rate of 1 to 1.5 hours. So let's do the math. When you drink a protein shake that's 30 grams and 8 to 10 grams per hour in a 1.5 hour, the maximum you could actually absorb is about 15 grams. Stop wasting your food on bullshit supplements that do not work and you can't even absorb all of it.
This gentleman is saying that protein shakes are useless because you can't absorb all of it. That is incorrect. Time for school. Firstly, I don't need to spend long telling you that protein powders are definitely not useless. They are a very good way to help boost your total protein intake in the day, regardless of whether your goal is weight loss, muscle building, or overall health. I'll just leave this systematic review of 30 plus studies in case anyone wants to argue. Secondly, we don't have a maximum absorption rate per hour. You absorb all the protein you intake regardless of how quick you're having it. Let me explain. Our body is very intelligent. It has regulatory mechanisms everywhere to help cope with different situations. So say if you just ate 100 grams of protein in one meal. The hormone cholecystokinin is released when protein is present. Not only does it help regulate appetite, but it helps slow down the process of peristalsis, which is the movement of food along your gut. And it does this in order to give your body time to absorb all the protein. Now, that being said, protein is used for many different things in the body. Enzyme production, skin maintenance, tissue repair, fluid and pH balance, muscle protein synthesis, etc. This is where people get confused. Although you absorb all the protein you eat, some people may argue that there is a limit for how much protein can be used for muscle protein synthesis at any one time, as shown here in this review of control studies, concluding that to maximize muscle growth, the upper limit of 0.55 grams per kilogram per meal seems to be optimal. But this is specific to fast digesting proteins without the addition of other macronutrients like carbs or fats. So something that is pure protein would just be a scoop of powder in water or a plain skinless chicken breast. But when you add fats and carbs to a balanced meal, which is what we should be doing anyway, this will slow down digestion dramatically and therefore the upper limit per meal is likely not that important to consider. Other studies have found that women having a single high protein meal versus 4 meals spread evenly found no differences on protein retention. And some studies show a more effective protein response from a single meal, like in this study on elderly women. So what can we conclude from all this evidence? Your body absorbs all the protein you eat, it doesn't go to waste. With regards to muscle protein synthesis, if the protein is mixed with some fats and carbs, then I wouldn't worry about an upper limit. But if it's just pure protein, probably sticking to 0.4 to 0.6 grams per kilogram per meal is probably wise. Class dismissed.